Hello.
Hello,
Hi, my name's Kate. How do I say your name?
my name is Ramzan.
Ramzan. Very nice to meet you. And where are you from, Ramzan?
I am from Jammu and Kashmir, that is northern part of India.
Oh,
And
very.
you?
I'm from the northern part of England.
Oh, wow.
Today, do you just want to chat, or have you got something you would like to focus on?
So, can you help me to practice my pronunciation?
Yes, of course. Um, do you have something in particular you would like to focus on, or just want to chat and I can correct your pronunciation as we chat?
Yes, basically, if you have any type of lesson, then we can practice that one.
I
So, if,
can have a look.
yes,
Um, I just have to find something.
yes, okay, no problem.
And how are you today, first of all? Well, while I'm looking, we can have a little chat.
I am great, thank you. And
Okay,
how about
good.
you? You are a student or a professional?
Both actually. Um, I study at university still, but
Uh-huh.
I am on a break from university because of coronavirus. So
Okay.
I have trained to be an English teacher. So I passed my certificate in November 2020.
Okay.
So I'm a professional teacher and an almost professional student.
Oh, wow. So, in which profession you are? I mean, specifically in English or any other thing?
I actually study French and international politics.
Uh-huh.
Um, that's completely different from English, but I think it helps because I know the struggle of learning another language.
Yes, yes, of course. So, you are going to make the career in politics, right?
I'm not sure about that. I don't want to be a politician because I don't like it when people don't like me.
Why? Why they don't like you? I mean, you have the skills and accordingly you can grow.
Yeah, I know, but if you're a politician, there's always at least 30% of the population who hates you, no matter
Yes,
how
yes.
good you are. And I don't like that. We
Oh,
can
okay.
do this today. I've sent a link in the chat for an Engu page.
Uh-huh.
Um,
And one more thing is like I have the problem in understanding the pronunciation of the people who are singing. I mean, at the time of listening the songs, so I'm not able to understand their pronunciation.
okay. Is that what you would like to talk about today?
Yes, let me see the article which you have sent me.
Um,
That is,
this was pronunciation practice between the v and w sounds, because I know quite a lot of students struggle with that. But to be honest, your pronunciation is very, very strong. So
yes,
um,
actually I'm working on it, so that's why.
I'm not very worried about it. I think it's really good. Um, Maybe we could just chat, and if I hear any problems, we can focus on that a little bit more.
Yes, sure. So can you help me with work and world girl? These are the three words in which I have the problem.
Okay, could you put them in the chat for me first of all? Um,
Yes.
and then I will quickly world work girl. Okay. So, which part of these words do you find difficult?
While pronouncing R, I get the problem. So, for example, world.
Okay. So, I, I have a slightly different accent because I'm from the north of England. Um,
Okay.
so you're going to come out of this sounding like a Northern English person. I'm sorry.
Okay, no
But
problem.
I say this as world.
Okay. World.
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 I think that it's often a problem between the R sound and the letter after the R. So
Yes.
can you go Earl?
World. World.
That was good. So world.
World.
That was really, really good. And
Okay.
then work.
Work.
Yeah. So it's not a hard K sound. You can just say work.
Work.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
You've got no problems here.
Okay.
And then girl.
Girl.
Yeah. So I know in the south of England and in America they say like girl. But
Yes. That's why.
I don't have a hard R sound like they do. I say girl.
Okay. Girl.
Yeah, perfect. Maybe the Northern English accent is easier to pronounce. Who knows?
Yes. That's why. Because in the other lesson, I was also learning from one more tutor, and she was talking about that the accent which you just mentioned me, that sound, girl.
Yeah. So I think personally it doesn't really make much of a difference because people will understand you, and I sound very different from someone from the south of England, but we can still talk to each other with no problems.
Yes. We can
So,
understand, and just that means we are just communicating.
exactly. Everyone
Yes.
has an accent, so this isn't a problem. It's just what we are. And yeah, I think that it's good to have some sort of an accent, especially if English is your second language, because then if people mention your accent and it's an English
Mhm.
person, you can just say, well, how many languages do you speak? And their answer will
Yes.
be one.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. But I think that that's okay. Could you repeat those words for me once more?
Yes, of course. World, world, world,
Yeah, perfect.
work,
World.
work, world, work,
Mhm.
and girl.
Perfect. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Really, really good. Do you have any other words that you struggle with, like these?
Uh, that is related to D. So there are different ways to pronounce the D. So there are like da, and there is like T sound.
Is this like when it's ed at the end of the word?
Yes, for example, water.
What do you mean, sorry? Water.
Yes.
Water bottle. Okay. So I know in a lot of England they wouldn't even pronounce the T, because there's a real problem in England of people saying water or bottle, and there's no T
Yes.
sound there.
Totally. Yes.
But
Yes.
if you want to pronounce it properly, it's water.
Uh-huh. Water. Water.
Water.
Water.
Really, really good. Water.
Actually, someone told me that the pronunciation is like water, water.
Were they
Instead of T,
were
we
they
should write.
American?
Uh-huh.
Were they from America?
Okay.
Yeah, because it's quite different. In America, they have a lot of, if it's AT, it's water or something like
Okay.
that. But I can't help you with it like that because I don't speak like that. So for me, it's
And other and okay, water, and for bottle, bottle, yeah,
bottle.
bottle,
Bottle.
bottle.
Mhm.
Okay, bottle.
Yeah. But I really do think it depends on what sort of accent you would like. If you want an English accent, it's water bottle. But if it's American, it would be water bottle.
Water bottle.
Yeah. So it's up to you, really. But I think it's best to choose one and stick to it so that you're not changing between American and English all the time.
Yes, basically for the beginner, as you already know that, for example, our target or goal is to speak English, and it doesn't matter for us to choose any specific type of accent. So earlier I was not worried about the accent, but now I am finding some changes with the speakers who are from America and who are from
Yeah,
non-American.
because
So they have different accents. So because of which I was confused. So I thought that is there any specific pronunciation that is the accurate one? And you just told me that these are different accents.
yeah, there's no correct way, and it's completely up to you. You can have a combination of American and British English if you want, or you can just do whatever you want. As long as people understand, then there's no problem. And I think
Yes, but sometimes if we are making the mixture of all the things, then
it could sound a little bit funny, yes, but
yes, people will be laughing on us that we are not able to understand that he is talking about the American accent or any
yeah.
other one.
Well, just do you prefer an American accent or an English accent?
Yes, I prefer American accent because
Okay.
that is a bit different.
Mhm. Okay. So
Yes.
maybe in future lessons,
Uh-huh.
check the teacher's profile and check that they're American, and then they'll teach you pronunciation for an American accent. Because unfortunately, I can only teach you what I know, and my accent's a bit different.
Okay, no problem. So, can you suggest me any specific? I mean, I have the questions like whenever people are going for interview and they are having the question like, "Tell me about yourself,"
Mm.
or "Introduce yourself." So, according to you, for example, I am asking you this question. So, what would be your reply?
If you asked me, tell me about yourself.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. I am a student at university. I study French and international politics. I've got 2 years left. I'm also an English teacher. I'm currently working full-time teaching online. I live on a farm in the northeast of England, where I have chickens and bees, which is weird. And I have a lot of hobbies. So at the moment, I'm trying to learn how to knit. So I'm knitting a blanket, one of my many hobbies. Yeah. So
Okay, great. So at the time when they are asking for, I mean, weakness, your weakness. So what should be the reply?
a weakness. When you have an
Yeah.
interview, you should always say something that is a weakness, but find a way of making it sound like a positive. So
So once again, for example, I am asking you the question, what's your weakness?
maybe I could say that sometimes when I am really interested in something at work, I find it difficult to spread my concentration out across different topics because I can focus in on one thing in quite a big way. So that means that sometimes other jobs can be left to the side until I've completed one. I'm not very good at multitasking.
Okay, great. So another last question, which is like, what's your strength?
My strength is probably my dedication, because if I have a job to do, I like to do it to a very high standard, and I will keep working until it reaches that high standard. I will work as many hours as it takes until I've got it done, basically. So that's something that I'm quite proud of, my ability to work hard to get something right. I feel like I'm in an
Okay, great.
interview.
Yes. Actually, this was why, because I thought that according to different people, they have different opinions. So I am interested to conclude that what should be the relevant answer,
Okay.
so that when I am facing any type of interview, so at that moment I should be confident, and even I should have that type of answer.
Yeah, you've got to have them prepared, ready.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're running out
So
of
thank you
time.
so much.
Nice to speak with you. I hope
Yes,
to
thank you.
see you
Bye.
again soon at some point.